Tim, you're supposed to be doing the opening. Why are you putting me on the spot like this?
I am? Okay, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
For crying out loud, dude.
Yeah, okay. Well, welcome to the Tim Show.
It's the Tim Show!
Yeah, it is all Tim all the time, and Adam is going to join guy in the corner, another guy in the corner, and I'm going to beat them with other straps until they bleed.
Dude, okay, look, there's
Uh-oh.
there's a good opening, and then there's where you went. I don't understand what you're going to, but...
It's the Tim Show. That's what they need to expect. Extremities.
Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
Oh, that's fine. I'm Tim. No Tim Show.
No Tim Show.
Oh, man, you disappoint me.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, every ex-girlfriend. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
He's just gonna go. He's gonna go. Hang himself now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, I'm not gonna pull a David Carradine.
Oh, well.
You know, I could have gone someplace else with that one.
Yeah, you could have. I'm surprised he didn't.
Hey, that would be a harder choke than Chris Benoit's son.
Oh, okay, you're getting there. Wow.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you keep saying that you're the heel around here. You know that secretly I'm the better heel.
No, you're not.
Because I just smile at the audience and I'm like, guys, you get this joke too. It's dark.
That doesn't make you a heel. That doesn't make you an asshole.
That makes me the Rock.
Yeah, but you don't do it as good as the Rock.
No, I don't. Anyway, so Tim has a whole bunch of news articles and stuff and news rumors.
Articles. Yay, articles. Yay.
No,
you get to hear me read. Trust me, it's not fun.
No. You actually compiled the list today.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this week. No, it was today. It was about an hour ago.
Yeah. You think I prepared before this? The only time I've ever prepared for this show when I watched Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
And that was because I didn't have to go to work that day. That's the only reason why. I don't prepare.
Otherwise, it would have been like last year where we have to wait a month.
Yeah. That would have been 2 months this year.
Oh.
WrestleMania's running around. Hey, watch Wrestle Kingdom. Let's talk about that. WrestleMania was yesterday. Nothing happened.
I still haven't watched the Raw after WrestleMania. It's Friday.
Yeah.
How have you not done this?
I don't know any of this. Who called up? Who switched shows?
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're supposed to be our number one WWE guy. Come on.
I am the number one WWE guy.
You're like, but did you catch this PWG match?
Yeah. You like this PWG guy? It was so much better than Raw this past week. I am the number one Raw WWE guy. I just tell you how much it sucks compared to what I know. I've seen. I saw that. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get some articles. This
Okay.
will be painful, me reading the article.
No.
We're going to start off on some bad news.
Okay.
It broke just an hour ago.
Yes.
That WWE's Paige is forced to retire.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
She took a bad kick to the back in a house show.
It was clearly you go back and watch the clip that has been shown. Paige wasn't set up to take that bump.
Yeah, and stretcher came out. She did walk on to the back. They thought it was just a bad bruise, but more investigation shows it's worse.
Yes.
And she is being forced to retire.
Yes.
Which really sucks because...
And it's retirement from in-ring competition,
yes.
which is one of those that you hear about it medically, you hear about it. It's terrible because that means that you'll never see Paige get back in the ring.
Yeah.
I mean, quite honestly, this is almost like Michaels in 98.
Yeah. Almost.
Almost, except for the fact that he jumped on it before.
Yeah.
I mean, if he had continued the rest of that year,
he wouldn't be wrestling again.
No, he would have. There would have been a doctor being like, "Dude, you can barely walk right now."
He probably would have been in a weird wheelchair.
Yeah. He got ahead of it and followed doctor's advice to get out as fast as possible.
Mostly because he basically said, "I'm working to WrestleMania. I'll fight through the pain." And there were times where he was in the back, icing up his back, heating it up before the match, and doing even twice that much after a match.
Yes.
Yeah, so
that was just to get out to the ring.
Yeah.
That was just to do the job.
So,
I feel for you, man.
but it's
I'm
really,
sorry, Paige.
yeah, this really sucks because I mean she's on fire with Absolution,
She just came back from
Yeah.
another injury.
and it just makes you wonder like what are they gonna do now with Absolution?
Yeah.
How do they go from where they go from this? Do they keep them together and just bring someone else in
I
to
mean,
replace her, but make her be the mouthpiece for them?
Personally, make Paige a manager.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she cannot wrestle, she cannot.
She's
take
coaching
bumps.
them.
Yeah, bring someone else up from NXT or from Raw, from SmackDown, or someone already on Raw to turn.
I mean, maybe at some point she could take bumps, but in-ring competition is done.
Yep.
You know, that even better as a manager.
Yeah.
Or she could be the heel manager like Bobby Heenan that, you know, when she able to get
Yeah.
to take a bump, get her comeuppance, but always escapes.
No, I have a better role for her,
Okay.
and it will improve this part of WWE that needs improving greatly. Kick Booker T off, put Paige on commentary on Raw.
Maybe.
Have you heard her on commentary when she's on commentary and she's allowed to be commentary?
Okay, because I mean, really, I've only heard her just in-ring mic work.
She's good in ring mic work.
Which is okay.
Nah, she's had some good stuff, but like when she's on commentary,
She's good.
she's good.
All right.
Because she is allowed to be kind of be like a little bit more relaxed with it. It seems like.
Can we have good commentary that's not being choked out by Vince McMahon?
Yeah.
Because I mean, when they're allowed to speak freely, pretty much all 6 guys that are out there right now are very good.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? No, 5.
Except for Booker T.
Except for Booker T. That man.
He's the
just
JBL
can't
on
get
Raw.
at anything
He's
right.
the JBL of Raw.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
JBL is no longer with the company, but
Thank
still.
God. Thank you. That was. I
Hashtag
swear.
fire JBL.
Yep.
Fuck the owl.
Hashtag fire JBL. Thank you. Hashtag thank you.
And well, I did say hashtag fuck the owl.
Wait, what's that?
We do need to.
What? No, seriously. What's that about?
What's that about?
Yeah.
The owl on the Impact logo.
What's Impact?
Impact Wrestling. Oh, my bad. Formerly known as TNA NWA dash TNA dash Impact Wrestling dash Global Force Wrestling dash Impact. Again.
Oh, that shit company.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it had a great beginning, and then, well, just yeah, they're a glorified indie. I can't even call them indie. They're a glorified rec center.
Yeah.
Like
In Canada.
in Canada. I mean, yeah, no one's really. They're gonna fail,
But
and I don't want them to fail though.
we do need to thank them for something though.
Wait, why?
Because
Why?
I know this is gonna sound hard, but we gotta thank them for not fighting Matt Hardy, so he got the Broken Universe gimmick or copyrights back.
So I didn't fully read it, but I don't think he got the rights back, but he got the usage.
Yeah, he got something back. He got usage of something.
Like
But-
it's like he has full usage. Anthem owns it,
but he can use it.
but he's more than welcome to just use it.
Yep.
Which means that WWE will never be able to call him Broken Matt Hardy, because if they put it on their show, it has to be
Yeah.
their product. So that's why he's going to be woken.
Yep.
You'll see him probably, if he does leave and go do indies again, he'll probably be Broken Matt Hardy again. Which is a genius thing, because then he's like, I'm not in the right universe. I'm broken now. And just be even more weird.
So we do have to thank them for not fighting that part.
Good.
Well, since we're on this, we have a new Impact Global champion.
Why? Okay.
But
They're no longer Global Force Wrestling. Why are they still calling it the Global Championship?
Because need to be different. I like it still.
Just put a post-it note on there that says Impact World Heavyweight Champion.
See, I like it being called the Global because it's just different.
Yeah, I know. But it's
But the
they've changed the name so many times that it's ridiculous now.
But here's the funny thing is, little note for anyone who's been following TNA, Impact Wrestling, Global Force Wrestling Impact Wrestling for a while now.
Yeah.
This is not the first time they've had a global championship.
Yes.
It went Legends Championship,
Yep.
Global Championship, Television Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I do like having them have their world title be something different.
Yeah, I mean that's perfectly fine. It's just the fact that it's been named this, that, the other thing. Personally, I think that the worst belt they ever had was the Jeff Hardy belt.
I like the design, but yeah, having like when they brought him back, when they put the belt on him again, and he had 2 belts.
Yeah.
He had a new Jeff Hardy belt, and that was fine.
Well, yeah,
because he had the actual TNA belt, but he still had his.
You know, he could just come out with his belt for a while.
Yeah.
But then when the next, when he loses the belt and he goes on, the next champion takes over, they have the other belt.
Yeah.
They don't need that weird pink and white, glowy.
When Sting won it, they brought back the other belt.
Yes.
But when he lost in between,
right?
Kennedy, he had to hold that crap belt.
Exactly. It didn't look good being held by anybody else. It would be like, I mean, really, it was like the smoking skull belt. Off when it's not on Austin, it just looks weird.
Unless you're like when they did what they did, they were fighting over Austin wanting it. And they have someone else like, no, Vince wants possession of this because he doesn't want Austin Holt using it as the belt to represent his company.
Exactly.
So,
another random belt that I used to love was the $1 Million belt.
Yep.
I kind of wish that there had been the chance that the $1 Million Man could have been just carrying that around.
Yep.
Instead of which belt was? I know it's the championship belt, but it would have been great if he had the championship belt.
He was
and he was using the $1 Million belt instead.
Yeah.
Because it's his belt.
Yeah.
But I can't. The big gold belt. It's not the big gold belt.
The Wing Eagle.
Yeah, the Wing Eagle belt. Like if he had just been like, "Oh, I have this," but whatever.
I like
enforce. What's his name? His manservant.
Virgil
to hold the winged eagle belt.
Yeah.
Above him, coming to the ring.
Kind of like
that would be awesome.
Kind of like Heyman did for Brock Lesnar.
Yes,
like, that's what they do in UFC.
Yeah. See, that to me lends an air of legitimacy.
Yeah.
You don't see it that often.
No.
But,
So, but anyway.
Yes, I went off on a tangent there.
And here's the thing is, this is the match that has crowned the new global champion.
Yes.
Has not aired yet.
Of course it has.
There was a leak. Guess,
there's always a leak.
But guess who the leak was this time?
Wait.
Impact. They linked it on their in their Twitter account.
They've done this before.
I know.
Like, the Twitter account for them is either half in kayfabe and then the rest in like reality, of course. It's like it doesn't know where it's supposed to be.
No. So anyway, former.
For me, no.
Go ahead.
I gotta bitch about this some more.
Okay.
The WWE Twitter account is in kayfabe.
Yeah.
It's in their kayfabe at all times.
Yep.
They have other accounts that are allowed to break kayfabe.
But the official WWE.
The Impact Twitter account should be in kayfabe.
Yep.
The Anthem account can break it.
Yep. But no.
Okay. Yeah.
So
sorry.
the person the new champion is someone who has been with the company before, left, come back.
Yeah.
Kind of part retired before he came back.
Yes.
Won the title. Lost the title.
Okay.
Left.
Yes.
Went to a different company, a bigger company, a better company.
Okay.
I know I can't believe I'm saying WWE's better, but got pissed off
because he wasn't being used right.
And and left, and now is back. If you didn't get Austin Aries out of that, you're a moron.
Oh, also he's the Defiant Heavyweight Champion as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So he is now the global, and he won it the first night. A typical Impact move.
That is because it seems to be like any major signing.
Yep.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna put the belt on you, and every single time it's like, yeah, we're gonna put the belt on you immediately.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not, I would say, a couple of months down the road, we're going to build you up and get your championship match. That way, there's a payoff for you coming back.
Yep.
Not, hey, I showed up.
Yep. Give me the
and
belt.
Give me the belt.
But no, I mean, I like it because Austin Aries was an original from
Yes.
them. He wrestled everywhere else, but he also was considered one of their originals. An X Division star who retired, was teaching, came back for a one-time payoff,
Yeah. And
Got
then
it.
stayed in for a while.
got a contract, and just got over huge with the audience to the point
Yes.
where they had no choice but to put the belt on him. Even in the middle of a storyline, it didn't last that long.
No.
Because we can't change storylines because we've been building this because we actually have a breakout star.
I mean, it also depends on how you're going to work it. But
Yeah, but so it's nice to see it. But yeah, they could have done it at least a month out.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it the night of.
The night of it's wonderful for a surprise. Like the Hardys coming back at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And winning the belts that night. It's an amazing surprise. That's a wonderful thing. You don't seem to do it with your championship, your major championship, almost all the time.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Like there's a rule that, returning superstars.
There's a way you can do that. They come back the night someone comes back to the company the night of and winning it. It's called a former champion who got injured.
Yeah.
And has now come back, and he's like, I want my championship rematch. I was stripped of the belt.
Yeah.
I want it tonight. He wins it tonight. Payoff.
Yeah.
Instant payoff because he came back.
Because
from
it's a
an injury.
return from an
Injury.
injury.
Yep.
And that's a great pop, especially if it's a face.
Yeah. But not someone who's coming back. And I like the idea that they put it on him.
Oh yeah.
Because I have a feeling they will use him, try to use him.
Try to use him properly.
For that. But at the same time, like, yeah, at least give him 4 weeks before you put it on them.
Something.
Build to it. Make it a big surprise. Or here's an idea: the night he returns, if you want to put it on him, his first night there, start teasing him.
Yes.
Start having the champion make references to random champions who weren't worthy,
Something like that.
and then happen to be Austin Aries be one of them. And it can be in the middle of the thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
no one knows that. It's like, no, Bobby Roode was a champion. He was worthless. Look what he's doing now. Like, he's not here anymore.
Exactly.
James Storms, he's not here anymore. The next week, Austin Aries, he's not here anymore. Who else? AJ Styles.
He's not here
He's been
anymore.
gone for a long time. He was worthless.
He walked out on this
Yeah,
company.
Yeah, he's trashing champions every week. And then all of a sudden, Austin Aries comes out.
And actually, it would also give especially if you have a heel champion.
Yep.
It gives a wonderful moment where the company, the people in the back, get to
Yep.
write a script
Yep.
that bashes their former champions that all bailed.
Yeah.
Yes, they went to greener pastures, but they bailed on that company.
And then that person who's the heel champion gets a lot of heat because the people like those people.
Exactly.
Just like when he bails in a few years.
Yes.
And someone does it to him, they'll boo him because they respected him as the champion.
Right.
So that way when Austin Aries shows up on his first night back, and you can keep it still a secret, like that don't let it know that he's signed.
Yeah.
Like don't sign him until, or even let people know you're
Because
talking
I didn't
to him.
even know that he was signed.
Yeah, until they leaked that, I didn't know he
Yeah.
was signed.
Which was a good. Now, if they said that he showed up
Yep.
and challenged the champion
Yeah.
first night, okay. And you have 3 to 4 weeks to build this match.
Yeah.
And then you have the payoff.
Yeah, but no, so whatever. But it's a nice move to see that
Yes.
put on a former.
It's good
big
to see him
star
back.
there, but we'll see how they do him.
Yeah, it's a little rough, though.
So
Yeah.
you know how we talk about the Ginger, the Mahal experiment.
Yes. It was obviously an experiment that
Yeah.
obviously did not work in the favor that anybody wanted
Yeah.
it to.
And how kind of ratings were down for SmackDown for a while.
I'm sorry, did you say they went down?
Shut up, guy in the corner.
But,
Hey.
okay, I'm gonna sit back down, like those ratings on SmackDown.
Yeah, I got that right. Now shut up.
Yeah, I mean, they tanked for a while.
They didn't necessarily tank. They also didn't go shoot down immediately.
Well, no,
but
but-
they kind of came down low by low.
I mean,
Wha-
there was an entire downswing for both Raw and SmackDown during that period, but SmackDown was consistently lower.
I actually mapped out the Raw and SmackDown ratings after the last Raw
Yeah.
of December. I never did get the SmackDown rating for it. It
Oh.
didn't really matter. It wasn't gonna make much of a difference.
No,
But
I didn't think it would.
it looks, when you look at the graph I made from this, and I sent you the
Yes.
picture, you see nowhere at all does SmackDown ever cross above Raw's rating,
Nope.
where like it did the year before multiple times.
Right.
It's almost like there was someone in the back who said, "Uh-oh, they're getting too close. Bad show this week."
Because it would get very close.
Yeah, there were times where it's like you see.
I was like, it's got to next week it'll beat them, and then
Yeah.
the very next week you would see a dip.
Yep.
Immediate dip,
It's like
and it would be like 2 or 3 points.
yeah, and they would it's almost like they purposely opened the show bad.
But then Raw would dip around the exact same time.
Yeah, they did too, but Raw, SmackDown would go down, so
Yeah.
it would stay away from crossing over because
yeah.
it would have crossed over. They kept the show going.
At the same time, I love how it shows like January to April, the ratings are relatively high.
Yep.
April, it very much spikes. And then pretty much right around June, it just starts to drop off.
No, actually, it didn't.
Well,
it was like it
that's-
was April. It kind of died a little bit.
Yeah.
June it picked back up because of the Fatal 5-Way for the #1 contender.
Yes.
It really picked up in June and August because of Samoa Joe. At least
But
for
then-
Raw.
But then, like, the real upswing started back again November.
Yeah.
And then November and December, it was back to a relatively respectable level.
Yeah. Because we were getting into the road to WrestleMania.
Exactly.
And the only reason why it got high around November was because we got AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar facing off. We
Yeah.
have AJ Styles winning the world champion.
Yes.
Segueing back. Segue! How these guys are like, we just kind of came up with that in a second.
It's okay.
But since he's become champion,
Yes.
Raw ratings have been up more.
Really? Somebody who's good in the ring and, good. He's above average on the mic,
I'd put him a little bit more above average.
and
'Cause
he has a natural charisma.
yeah.
Like, he has a great character work,
Oh yeah.
great in-ring work.
Yep.
And I mean, his weak point is the mic.
Yes.
Which is still, I mean, when you have those two so good, anything below John Cena and The Rock
Yeah.
is a weakness.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, though, I mean, like, but AJ's on fire with his promos
Oh, yeah.
compared to when he was in TNA.
Oh, I know, but
So,
but
it's
when
still-
you compare it to
Yeah.
his character
Oh, yeah.
and his in-ring work, it's the lower of the three.
Oh yeah, but the funny thing is, after all these years, AJ's still getting better at everything he does.
Oh, yeah.
And his promos, which just shows, his promos are getting up there. He's never going to be on the level of The Rock or John Cena.
No,
Not at this point in his career.
his early career, all I could take it as is he was shy.
Shy, and also because the companies he worked for, it didn't focus a lot on mic work.
No, but like it's still like you can see that
Yeah.
So a weird thing that I picked up from when his massive long TNA run,
Yep.
he didn't make eye contact with people very often.
Oh really?
Yeah. He looked down a lot. He talked very quietly, especially early on.
Yeah, that's.
And it wasn't until near the end of that run that he actually had his voice.
Yeah.
And then he went to Japan.
Yeah. And he just got.
And he found his voice. He looks at the crowd. Like he really he looks at the people.
I think he finally just got to the point where, like, when he went to Japan, he was just like, "Oh, I don't have restrictions. I can be AJ Styles.
Yeah.
I can be Alan Jones."
Either
I
that
know.
or he finally found the confidence
Yeah.
to
I think that
be a character.
well, I think what happened with him was when end of his tenure with TNA.
Yeah.
When they were trying to gyp him on money,
Oh yeah.
he finally kind of said, like,
no.
No, like, I am AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Like, I am Ric Flair. Like, I am the Ric Flair of this company. I'm great in the ring. I don't phone in things.
Nope.
I give it 100%, 150%, 2,000% every time I'm in that ring.
Oh, I mean, 2,000% is too much.
Shut up.
Ah, damn it. Oh.
I wonder what that's gonna sound like with the new mic.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
But anyway, but like he does not phone it in. He
No.
gives it there. He just kind of, I think that's what got him his confidence. He's like, no, you're not gonna jip me out of money. I want to work with you. And
He did want to stay.
yeah, but you're not gonna jip me out of money that I am worth because you're bad at your bookkeeping.
Yeah.
Because you brought in some goons who robbed you of money because you thought they could actually do something here, which the last time they were in a company together,
They kind of ran it into the ground. I mean,
to a point.
to a point that
I mean, there's far more than
WCW had way more things going wrong for it
Yeah.
at the end than just those two guys.
yeah. Anyone saying that Bischoff or Hogan ran WCW into the ground, no. Ted Turner, no, not Ted Turner.
Not Ted Turner taking his hands
Hands
off
off
the
it.
company.
And everyone in his business who thought they knew how to run a wrestling company ruined it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress.
Yes.
That's where I can see find it. But so it's not unlikely to understand that a character who got a massive pop when he debuted in the Royal Rumble when he came over to make Vince McMahon go like, huh? They know who he is? And Triple H is probably going like, I told you. Were you not listening? I told you 5 seconds ago. Listen to when he goes out there.
No. You know that with the way McMahon runs things, all Trips was able to do is look to his left,
Yep.
sigh, and then turn back to what he was doing.
Yeah.
Because if he says anything at that moment,
Yeah.
he's just going to hear for the next 3 hours how he's doing everything wrong.
Yeah.
And he's just like...
And thinking, I
And-
told you.
And there's a little bit of like finger point, that fist thing he does. You've
Yeah.
seen where he's just like, he wants to say something, and he's going through the entire conversation in his
Yep.
head, and then he just stops, and he goes back to doing what he was doing.
Yeah. But yeah, you know he's thinking like Vince.
And you know that like somebody else standing in the gorilla room is like, now's not the time. Like they
Yeah.
get excited for a moment. They're like,
No.
it's gonna happen.
No.
And then they're like,
No.
No.
Oh.
this is not the time. The prophecy will come. The chosen will reign supreme.
the chosen time where Triple H will belittle Vince McMahon will come.
It will happen. Today is not that day.
Yeah.
And they look off into the distance with that starry-eyed look of, it will happen, and
also-
I will be here to witness it.
And then all of a sudden you hear Vince McMahon, "What are you doing over there? I'm
Oh,
not
sorry,
paying
sorry,
attention." Sorry. It's like,
It's like a PA or something
no.
like that.
Like,
Kid
"Where's
runs
my
out of the room, gets more water.
yeah, where's my water?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, but that's not a surprise there. Oh, so another thing that's common going forward is that Triple H, with
Yes.
his responsibilities, he's at all TV tapings, all
What?
TV recordings,
Yes, yeah.
and all that.
I was like, what is his responsibility?
Basically, he's in charge of talent relations.
Yeah, even though he's the COO.
No, that's his on-air title.
Oh, he's on air time. So he
He's-
is just the head of talent.
Yeah, he's the head of talent. So he basically, if WWE wants to hire someone, he has those talks
Doesn't that kind of put him in a booking situation, like position as well?
in a way. In a sense, he could,
I-
but everything goes through Vince, obviously.
Yeah, I kind of feel that like booking is done by committee now.
It is.
There's
in a way.
like, there's Triple H doing his, hey, I want to see this
Yep.
going on. Vince going, this is what I want, and as long as your idea can fit into my idea, then we're gonna run with your idea. Doesn't deal with Roman Reigns. You're fired.
Yeah. Well, basically, it's like, from what I understand from it, is like Triple H has his say. Stephanie has her say. The writers under Stephanie will pitch to her. Sometimes the writers will pitch directly to Vince, like the
Yeah.
head show writers of each show who do report directly to Stephanie can pitch stuff directly to Vince as well.
Right.
And it's not seen going over Stephanie's head, because Stephanie's apparently over all creative. So she's on creative, writing the teams, but she has a lot more stuff going on besides just that.
Yeah.
So they can pitch it, but it really comes down to Vince saying, I like that. We're gonna do this. Change this. Go write it. Trips, what do you think of this? Steph, what do you think of this? I'm not sure. What do you about the thing? We need to push Roman Reigns. They're saying no. We're pushing Roman Reigns.
They go.
He retired.
Triple H once again, finger, the
Yeah.
mouth barely moving. The PA in the corner with the wistful look. He's like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Stephanie puts the hand on Trip's shoulder, and he stops.
And the PA is like,
And the PA is just like, not today, not today. And then everyone goes about their life.
looks into the distance. Where's my water?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That was gonna be a running joke going forward.
I like that PA. He is really hopeful.
Oh, see, I was picturing a female for some reason. I don't know why. Because it just
Oh
seems
no,
like,
this dude is like a freshman in college.
yeah, but I don't know. I was thinking like the same. I thought the same age wise, but for some reason I thought it was a girl. I don't know.
Well, transgendered.
Okay, there we go.
So, what I saw was, from the back, kind of a boyish look. Definitely wearing like a button-down shirt and slacks. But, where you were looking at her from the front,
Yeah,
pixie-ish haircut.
kind of.
Yeah, that's what I got from the back.
Yeah.
So we were thinking about the same person.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just kind of daisy dreaming.
Yeah, just barely out the window and up.
And up and where's my water?
Oh, sorry.
But
Scuttles out of the
so
ring.
anyway, trips at all recordings and all stuff like that.
Yes.
This past week he was not at SmackDown.
Wait, what?
And there was an important
Road Dogg was the only one running SmackDown this week?
yes, and there was a very important reason why. It was an emergency that he had to see to.
Okay.
He was having dinner with Ronda Rousey.
Dude, I'd drop everything to have dinner with her.
Yeah, so would I.
Just because I would like to see her look over across the table at some point and go, why are you having dinner with me?
Yeah.
This is not, who are you?
Yeah.
And at that point, security comes over and escorts me out. And I keep babbling to myself and telling them it's okay when they're like, why are you talking to yourself? And I say, it's okay. I'm actually on the phone with my Bluetooth headset. And they're like, sir, you don't have a Bluetooth headset. And I'm like, no, I accidentally swallowed it. I thought it went in my mouth. And I've been having this conversation with a lot of people for a long time. And the dude was just like, hey, that's Ronda Rousey. You should sit down and have dinner with her.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
First off, yes, security would come pick you up.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be to take you away. It'd be take you away to the hospital after she breaks your jaw.
Well, see, I wasn't going to say anything mean or anything. I was just like, hi, Rhonda. It's wonderful to have dinner with you.
Crack!
I'm like, ow.
So,
That hurt.
but yeah,
Yeah.
So they were having dinner,
Okay.
apparently discussing options, career paths. I don't know. The rumors basically, the rumors been out there for her being intimate of signing. Triple H has said multiple times, we're like seeing stuff like this coming up on his Twitter feed, and he's like, "That's funny. I'm the person who'd be having those conversations, and I don't know anything about that."
Yeah.
So, and then we have this. So,
Well, I mean, Triple H not knowing about it is kind of easy. You have lawyers talk to lawyers about the possibility of something happening. What kind of contract could we even think about?
oh no, he does it. No, he has the the talking points, with them. Like he actually negotiates.
No.
Basic points.
This is like way pre-negotiation things where it's like, hey, talk to her lawyers. Not even like what kind of deals can we? Is it even possible that we could write up a contract between the two of you?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, but like,
Not even what kind of contract. Is it just possible to reach out?
But like when they they have talked and just talked like possible like what she'd be looking to get out of it.
Yes.
Stuff like that. He has that. Then the lawyers get together and actually hash out the details.
Right.
They come back. Their lawyers come back and say this is what they were saying. What do you think? So they can make the higher ups can make the call.
Yep.
Then they go back.
Yeah, this dinner just looks like Tripp's going, come on. Come on.
It's more like
Come on.
I wouldn't be surprised if we find out that this was the official signing.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Or very like the nail in the coffin to the signing, the leading to the signing.
Yeah.
It was just like the final.
This was the dinner to be like, Rhonda,
We have a deal.
Just do it. This is gonna be awesome.
Not even that. It's like
It's gonna be fun for you. It's gonna be fun for us.
it's not even like that. It's like, so I got word. We have a deal.
Yes.
We just need you to sign the paperwork.
We've got your lawyers are cool with it. Our lawyers are cool with it. You're cool with it. I don't know
She's
why
like-
I'm now telling you
Yeah, you're cool with it.
that you're cool with it.
Please
But,
don't break my arm again.
Yeah, seriously.
Please don't toss me again. But yeah, so it looks like the rumors are coming true. I know the betting odds that she's the favorite for the Royal Rumble.
I don't really see her joining the Rumble.
That's what I mean. Like,
It
that's
would be awesome.
That's the rumor. That's like the betting odds in her favor at the moment. They are, because I checked them before we recorded.
Yeah, but
I know.
it doesn't feel.
Oh yeah.
I mean, her making an appearance at the Rumble would be it would be an AJ Styles level pop.
yeah,
Her winning the Rumble would be ridiculous.
yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, for that. So, speaking of Royal Rumble,
Yes.
we love the surprises of who's coming back.
Who could
I mean,
randomly
they
show
show
up?
up.
What's the call up this year?
Yep. Who's just making a call from NXT, who's coming in just for the one-time hit and going
Last
back
year
to,
it was Ty Dillinger.
Yep. So we officially now know for a fact someone who will not be a surprise entry in the WWE 2018 Royal Rumble
Men's or women's?
men's
Okay.
edition.
I like the fact that we have to now say that.
I know, so do I.
Thank you.
And that person we know for a fact will not be there is Kenny Omega, as he's officially signed another contract for another year, expiring on January 31st of
So
next
he
year.
Won't even.
He can't be
it's
next
not even
year,
a possibility yet next
It
year.
wasn't going to be
either.
a possibility this year anyway. You know how close it is to that. But he's signed for another year.
I don't see why he would even think about signing with the WWE right now.
I know, unless like they just said, "Here's a buttload of money."
Now, after next year,
Yep.
there's a possibility of it because, personally, I think that Chris Jericho is going to stay with New Japan for the rest of this year. 2018 is going to be Chris Jericho in New Japan.
Well, yeah, there's rumors that we know
And-
he's facing Naito.
Yeah, no, but
Hold on.
Come on!
My turn to make you hold on to that. Hold it like the poop that you have to like. It's just gotta come out, but you just gotta hold it for a little bit longer.
I've got a Benoit joke in there somewhere.
I'm sure they do too.
Something about really holding on tight.
Yeah. Anyway, wow.
I've been on a roll. Like, you should have heard me at work today.
Oh wow.
I was
bad.
dark.
Anyway, rumor is that there's
Yes.
a possible Jericho Okada dream match that they're thinking about possibly doing.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Whether regardless is for the championship or not for the championship, still just seeing those two go at it,
Yeah.
awesome. So, but anyway, you can now let your poo out.
Okay. So 2019,
Yep.
Jericho comes back,
Yep.
makes statements about Omega.
Yeah.
Omega shows up for WrestleMania. Just before WrestleMania, attacks Jericho. It is their setup for New Japan all over again.
Yep.
And
It's just written in reverse.
Omega has a year run, just 1 year run in WWE.
Interesting.
And he goes and his journey is what Jericho's journey is right now. You know, Omega comes in, attacks Jericho, then goes after the number 2 guy in the company, and then gets a shot at the number 1 guy in the company. Has a story going on for the rest of the year, and then just leaves.
Interesting.
Quietly just leaves. 1 week he's there, gets a loss, the next week he's not there.
Yep.
That's it.
Interesting.
Plus, there's the head of New Japan made a kind of a awesome, not announcement,
Yeah.
but he heavily hinted at something that he is very open to working with WWE.
Yep.
And the way now, once again, things can be lost in translation.
Yes.
But the way he was describing being open with WWE is the way he was describing being open with Ring of Honor.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. See, here's the thing.
That would be amazing.
Now, for people out there who are saying, no, we don't want that. New Japan is fine. We don't need more WWE guys over there. Let's make
That
this
I
say-
understand.
First off, let's make this very clear. Well, he says he's very open to working with them. He's not going to make the mistake that Impact makes by putting them in the top championship this first night they appear or anything like that. No, he's looking at bringing them in for matches.
Yeah.
Do storylines with them, but in a way that fits New Japan.
The way that, I mean, really, you look at the way that Jericho's been dropped into New Japan,
Yep.
that's how you treat a WWE star there.
Yes.
You just drop them into the mix and see them climb.
Yeah. There's no, like, yes, it can be like a big deal because when he showed up on the Titantron or the whatever they call their big
Yeah.
screen there, it was a big deal. They treat it as a big deal because, one, he's coming back
Yes.
to New
Well,
Japan.
so it's kind of weird. Chris Jericho
Yeah.
was never in New Japan.
Yes, I know. But coming back, obviously,
Yes.
like coming back to Japan and all that. So that was kind of a cool thing. So it was treated as a bigger moment because of something we weren't expecting. You do stuff like that based on who it is coming over for the run.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: like new guys come in who win like the rookies tournament, gets an excursion in America. Why not have them give them an excursion into NXT?
Yeah.
'Cause they-
/ Ring of Honor.
because here's the thing, though. Like, if they could come up with a deal, because these guys are already trained how to wrestle,
I mean,
and they're pretty decent. Here's the thing: they're still rookies.
Yes.
So why not them go to another dojo,
yes.
as in the Performance Center, learn a different way from there, be used on NXT for a little bit if it's seen that they're ready for it. If they're not, that's fine because they're still getting a little bit. They're being seen as a place to learn a different set of skills,
Right.
a new way, and then go to Ring of Honor, then come back.
Or from NXT, you could either go to Ring of Honor because they scouted you and went, "Hey, we like your style." WWE also goes, "Hey, we're going to pass on you."
Yeah.
Or we could bring you up to us, or we could share you between us and Ring of Honor,
Yep.
or there's an entire world of the indie scene.
Yeah.
You can go out there too. Basically, it allows for, and I would also say open up the Young Lions, like also treat NXT as a Young Lions dojo.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor will end up having a US dojo.
Yeah.
So I want to see these three companies
Yep.
be willing to work together.
Yep.
That way talent, because that's one of the things that I miss about the 80s / early 90s.
Yeah.
Talent was able to travel.
Yeah.
You would hear about this and that and the other thing. So and so, going to Japan for a couple of matches. Hogan
Yep.
going to Japan for a couple of matches and then coming back.
And been stealing him.
And then, yeah. But I mean, he was, you hear about other,
Yeah.
the back and forth between NWA and WWF at the time.
Yeah.
Flair holding his title on a WWE show.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting when Trips takes over.
If
We'll
Trips
see.
takes over, I see this deal
Yep.
probably going through.
I don't think say it's this deal, but some kind of workable relationship.
I mean, I would
Going
love
through.
to see in the future an IWGP champion or Ring of Honor champion on Raw.
There. So here's the thing I would love to see happen.
Yes.
We talked about this before the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because we only have one more news event and then a quick talk.
Okay.
And that is with Vince McMahon obsessive about going back into football again. So he can somehow be seen as a legitimate hero by sticking it to the NFL and being ECW. Well, in this case, we're now in the 2018. We can't say ECW. Impact. Wait, we can't do that.
That's really mean.
That's really mean.
That's really mean, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got
probably XFL was Impact.
I got a better one.
Yeah.
I got a better one. Guerrilla Warfare Wrestling.
PWG.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though they're really good, but like
It's
just that
in
we're
a
talking about
gymnasium.
we're talking about how like small this new place would become the NFL.
Yeah.
Compared, but that he'll start that, maybe has some success till he'll leave WWE, focus on that. Trips takes over, and we get what we want. Vince Trusty's like, "Hey, you're ruining it. I'm coming back." And you're like, "Nope, you're out. Bye.
Yeah, we already
Bought it. We bought it. You're gone.
you're not part of this program anymore.
We're in full control.
Yeah.
You goodbye.
Sorry. At the that's when the intern sees it happen.
Triple H actually's like,
There's a Trips just goes off.
No, he's like this. He starts doing that, and he's like,
No.
And the intern, the PA is just like, "No, today's not the day." And Steph's just like, "It's time." And he's like, "You sure?" Yep.
And she's like, yes.
The PA is like,
it's time.
Oh, PA's like, "Oh, it's gonna happen." And he's like, "Vince, 1 second, I need you to leave the room."
No. Personally, I did not see that. No, for me, the intern
Yeah.
at that moment. By the way, it's been 30 years.
Yeah.
The intern is actually in his 40s, still an intern somehow.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But the moment that Trips just starts going off, it goes to this weird, like, fuzzy background noise, but there's a choir of angels just over it. And everything is brighter and it's beautiful.
No.
And the world is so amazing.
See, I got one even better. I got you topped
Okay.
on this one. I can top that.
That's when they realize that they accidentally got dosed with acid
Eh.
by Road Dogg just before coming in the room. And they're like, oh, I mean, this is awesome, though. But, wow.
See, I got that. I got your beat.
Yeah.
Steph touches her saying, "It's time. Do it." And Triple H is like, "Vince," and the PA is like, "You're a fucking moron. You don't know." And the PA is the one that lays him down. And everything that you know that Triple H wanted to say, the PA, who's been an intern for 30 years, and then, "Fuck you for not making me keeping me as an intern." And they were just like, and Triple H and Stephanie just turned to her, dash him, and go like, "You're now head of talent relations." It's like, finally.
They're like, hi, Shane.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't see him in the corner, Shane. He's like, nobody sees me in the corner.
Oh, I give him a bad joke, but I'm going to stay away from it. It's too political. Not bad, but it's like, I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay,
Remind me.
okay.
Because it's great. So the last thing I have on the news feed
Yes.
is All In, the Cody Rhodes Young Bucks
Slash
show.
Bullet Club.
dash possibly Ring of Honor dash New Japan possibly dash who knows who
Yeah,
may jump in on this.
Yeah.
Show has finally have a date.
Yes. Yes, it
Not
does.
a location.
No.
Yet.
But
I'm assuming because they
it's
released the
gonna
date,
happen.
we're getting a location very
Soon.
shortly.
very soon.
I wouldn't be surprised if in the next few days we could get
I
it.
mean,
It could
I
be
haven't-
hours. It
I
could be
haven't-
out now.
I haven't looked at my Twitter feed lately.
Yeah, it could be out now.
So, what is it?
September 1st.
September 1.
Yes.
Oh, I have new tweets.
New tweets.
By the way, I only just recently started using Twitter.
New tweets.
Oh, and for the audience, go ahead and follow us. We are on Twitter. We are at 01pod. That's all spelled out. Yeah, go ahead and follow us. Retweet some of the things that we tweet, which is usually shows and gameplay.
And what we tweet, we mean what Adam tweets because he's the only one that does
Because
it.
I'm in control of it.
And
That's right.
And even if I was in control of it, when I had my own Twitter account for my writing blog, the only thing got posted was my post of the week that automatically got posted. And that's about it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
But anyway,
No new news on
no
that.
news.
Okay.
But so we're probably getting that soon.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. You know, we have a date, something to keep looking forward to. To try, if it's in the area, try to find some shows. No. Oh, breaking news. Not really that breaking, but anyway, this lunkhead over here,
Yes.
who goes by the name of Adam,
What's up?
is too much of a jackass to come see the Cruiserweight house show with me in Lowell,
Oh,
Massachusetts.
we have an announcement. It's a huge announcement, man.
Huge?
Yeah,
Huge.
dude.
Dude. What?
On Twitter,
Yep.
I just saw that it's going to be Kenny Omega versus CM Punk. It's going to be in Chicago as well,
Really?
except for the fact that's fan made.
Nice.
Even though that would be awesome
That
for
would be-
CM Punk to show up and be all in.
That would be cool. Like, hey, even this thing. Imagine if we now got that main event.
Oh my god, that
And-
would be awesome.
And we also got Daniel Bryan versus Cody Rhodes.
That would be awesome as well.
Man, how awesome would that be if we got both of those?
WWE seriously put Daniel Bryan in the ring for WrestleMania
Yep.
and then allow him to just leave right after
yeah,
it.
let's let him release. Put him on a 90 days release.
Have him lose, probably.
Yeah. Not have him put let him leave. Put him on a 90-day no compete clause.
Yeah.
Um.
That way
And-
by September he can be...
Well, if his contract expires in August.
It's either at the end of August or very beginning of September.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
If it does, let him. That way he can just go. He doesn't have a 90 days
Yeah.
because the contract expired.
Yeah, that's true.
So once the contract expires,
Watch this. 3 days before the expiring contract, they release him
Yeah.
and stick him with a 90-day no-compete clause. That would be the most Vince move ever.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, it would be awesome for
Yeah.
CM Punk to come out,
That would be cool.
get in the ring one more time.
Just one more time. Have his last match be against someone good,
Yeah.
as Kenny Omega.
Especially
Omega.
since you know that the two of them would just do a masterclass in the ring.
Oh yeah. If we thought Jericho and Omega was amazing,
Yep.
imagine what those two would put on.
Wow.
So
Just wow.
okay. So
Okay.
that was it for the announcements. So we do have a few minutes left.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're gonna have a talk.
What do you want to...
We
what are you throwing at me
We
here?
always like to bitch about how certain companies aren't doing this or not doing that, and we happen to know better than this.
I just, that's the... I'm sorry. I have to break kayfabe for a second.
We are
Those
in
are
kayfabe.
those are the characters that we play that just tell everyone that we know how to do things better.
I don't know what you're talking about. That is definitely me.
Oh, I mean, I've been playing a character this entire time.
Oh no, that's me.
Okay, I mean, Adam wouldn't... The real Adam, me Adam, I wouldn't tell that dark of a joke. Ever.
Yeah,
But the character Adam on As the Buckle Turns, he loves those jokes.
No, you told me a joke as Adam the person, like even darker than that one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Anyway, so our conversation is
Actually, I don't remember that one.
yeah. There's a reason why.
No, it was the one that I told you last week, and I don't remember it
Yeah.
right now.
Grandpa couldn't
Oh, well.
find your own slippers.
You know, hey, once a man hits the age of 30, he needs to have a pair of slippers. Just kind of a natural thing.
No.
Anyway,
Anyway.
it's the sign of becoming a man.
No. Anyway, I had slippers before I was 30 because I'm smart.
No, that's just...
I'm a freaking genius. Anyway, so the
I don't
conversation...
think you're very stable, though.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm an unstable genius. I will admit to that. I'm a crazy genius. I'm an insane genius.
Anyway, what
Yeah.
do you want to talk about?
Design your own company. Your own wrestling company.
Well, first of all,
Underline twice. Make sure we got
Yes.
that cross.
it would be North-Northeast Atlantic Coast Championship Wrestling, the NNEACCW.
We've talked about them before.
Yeah, they are an amazing group. It's just like a lot of people from Quebec, Northern Maine.
Yeah.
Our pool, that we
About
draw all of our talent
About
from.
60 minutes, 60 miles total.
No, it's not that small. It's not that small. We expand out to, like Conway, New Hampshire, maybe as far south as like Skowhegan, Maine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it?
That
So what we're talking about is like you're gonna design your own company.
Okay.
I will do mine, and we're gonna talk about a few of them. If you don't get through all of these, that's fine. There's a few I do want to hit. We have
Kind of what we would
do.
do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like style, championships, rules, TV, presentation, ring. And of course, that TV one is if you can afford TV.
Yeah, the NNEA CCW technically has a camera.
Yeah, it's just not.
I mean, sometimes people remember to put the VHS tape in there.
There we go.
Sometimes people don't. It's okay. It's okay.
We still have horrible matches.
Yeah. The audio we capture completely separately on cassette tape.
Yep.
So that stays.
That's run by a woman who's has a 3-year-old who loves grabbing things and just yanking.
Occasionally they'll hit the stop button, then the record button starts again. Sometimes she's maybe a little drunk. I don't know. Dude, we're way out in the middle of nowhere. There's not much to do.
Wait, I have an easy way to sum it up.
Yeah.
It's Maine.
Hey, it's northern Maine.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Okay, it's northern Maine. Case closed. There's a reason why Stephen King's novels always take place in Maine.
It's a weird place.
There's a reason. But anyway, so we'll start off with style.
Style. Okay. Personally, it would lean heavily upon heavy man wrestling.
Okay.
Mostly grapples, mat work.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally find one or two talents that elevate the mat work to like Roman Greco level.
Okay.
Not a lot of high flyers.
Okay.
And the NNEACCW does pride itself on its hardcore division.
Okay.
That's kind of, TNA has their X division. WWE has Roman Reigns.
Their Cruiserweight division. Wait. 205 Live. Wait, no. That's been canceled. Oh, no. Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. But, everyone has that one thing that the thing that we pride ourselves on is our very self-contained hardcore matches.
Okay.
Not every match. In fact, actually, per card, we have one of those matches.
Okay.
Everything else isn't, there's not tables and all that stuff for everybody. It's just one match that's hardcore. Our hardcore belt's kind of like our top belt, even though we do have a world championship.
I mean,
it's the Northern Atlantic Coast Championship, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So for mine,
yes,
we're kind of in the almost opposite thing. Mine focuses on, because I love it, is women wrestling.
Okay.
Because I think there is a market for a huge company focused solely on women wrestling. We have
the glorious ladies of wrestling.
A little bit bigger than that, hopefully. But no, I think at some point we could actually, if it was allowed, we could actually get a WWE size, maybe not as big as WWE, but a big company of only women wrestling.
You're looking at 30 to 50 plus talent on the roster.
Yes.
Okay.
If I had my way, it'd be a lot bigger than that.
Well,
we're talking huge, but anyway.
You'd be like, 300's not enough.
Yeah, 300's not enough. I only have 5 brands. I want 7. One every night of the week. So, when we do pay-per-views, there's always a show competing against another show. And you have to choose. No. At that point, you just become an alliance and you just break it up like that.
Yeah.
But no, a bigger thing there. So style would be actually mixtures of styles.
Okay.
You would have typical wrestler matches. You'd have some entertaining stars who are more entertainment style. You'd have some wrestlers who can mat wrestle. You'd have some high flyers. You would even have some hardcore in there.
All right.
But it's really gonna be like it would be focused on making sure psychology is clearly involved in everything we do. That ring.
Jim Cornette would disagree with you that ring psychology is dead. Nobody does it anymore.
Well, he's a fucking moron then.
Clearly, he doesn't watch pro wrestling anymore.
No. So they would be there for that. So you'd have multiple different divisions, which is a new concept because if you actually do look at Shine, or Shimmer, they actually do have. Oh my God, a secondary title for women?
I'm sorry, what?
I know.
I know that you would have what? You'd have more than 2 belts.
Yes. You'd actually,
You'd probably have like 6.
I'd have like 20. No. And the
Everyone gets a belt.
And the
You
wrestling-
get a belt. You get a belt.
And the
Check
re-
under your seats in the audience.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
gets belts.
You get a well. You get a well. Everybody gets a humpback well. I don't know. Kyle told me that at work today we were mocking like that. I can't remember what comedian was who did that. Someone, I thought he said like Dave Chappelle or something like that.
Yeah.
Or someone did that. They were making fun of Oprah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like how ridiculous the things she gave away and how useless it is for some people.
A car?
Yeah.
I showed up to the show in a car. How am I going to take a different car home?
And a car. How am I going to pay the insurance on that car?
I know.
Not to know
I can't even register at the car. It's too
No.
expensive.
Not even that. How am I going to pay for the taxes I have to pay on that?
I know.
So, but anyway, so that'd be more like that. I'd probably have. So we'll actually bridge into the next one, championships.
Okay.
Ideally, I'd probably have, if I had as big as I wanted, a lot more. But we're gonna keep it generally a typical stable size, like before WWE did the brand split stuff. So I'd say roughly about 4 championships, maybe 5, depending on how I want to go about it. But we'd start with about 4. You'd have the world,
Yes.
the tag team,
Okay.
and 2 secondary and secondary and third tier title. That secondary, the third tier, may be more like a hardcore type championship, but it'd probably be lean more towards a young lines or like a standout championship for new people.
Okay.
But someone who's been there for a long time could still get it because they're standing out from what they've been doing lately.
All right.
Mind frame. What would you do? You already mentioned a little bit.
So, yes, I would have my North Atlantic Coast Championship. Then my secondary title is my Interstate Championship.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interstate.
well, I
You know
mean,
how everyone loves
you know,
interstate.
Yeah. Then I have my Tag Team Championship.
Yep.
My Hardcore Championship,
Yep.
which we take pride on that there's a pedigree to our Hardcore Championship. It's not just a bunch of guys bashing each other over the head. Sometimes Lego blocks get brought out.
Okay. good.
It's torture.
That's yeah, it is.
And then I have a 5th title.
What's the 5th title?
The problem is the 5th title doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
It is a title that, well, it was put on Jean-Luc, but Jean-Luc passed away in a house fire. It was our TV title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he passed away. Now it's our Jean-Luc title, but we can't find that title.
So it's a
the
phantom
s-
title.
Well, so the day that it was presented to the audience,
Yep.
all 17 of them,
Yep.
by the way, they're really great family members,
Yeah.
and the wife of 2 of the wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't ask why it's both of those guys, but just
Okay.
it's Northern Maine, man.
Yeah, it's
Just
Northern
leave
Maine.
it up that.
Just leave it there.
Well, we presented it, and I told one of the guys who break down the ring,
Yep.
to grab the belt at the end of the show and bring it back to us because it was, kind of a memorial ceremony as well. So, 10 bell rings, the lights come down, everyone goes home, and that's how we ended the show. It's kind of a downer, but
Yeah.
it's not that bad. Then the problem was, well, everyone left. We don't know who took the title.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I think Jean-Luc's ghost has the title.
Oh, okay.
He's been challenging people all over the place.
That's good to know. So,
But yeah, that's the 5th title.
oh,
We
not
may be making a new one, but we got to work out a new TV deal.
yeah, yeah.
This one that we actually get paid for.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would help.
Either that, or we're really hoping that our mail order VHS tape collection can actually start really rolling in the money.
Yeah, definitely. Now here's a question.
Yes.
Would you have tournament championships? That like a King of the Ring or
I'm really sorry, but the Jean-Luc championship
yeah.
was also supposed to be that.
Oh, okay.
We were going, the next week was the start of our Jean-Luc Memorial Tournament.
Oh, okay.
The problem was we had no belt, so we just canceled the entire thing. Also, the fact that only 4 of the wrestlers showed up that day.
What happened to the other?
Well,
4?
it was snowing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was August. You expect the snow to start to fly right around there.
Yes, absolutely.
And well, yeah, we dropped the ball on a lot of
Okay.
things regarding that 5th title. So really, we have 4.
Okay.
We've got 4. We're hoping that the money starts coming in so we can make
Yeah.
that belt again,
Cool.
and or
Maybe
the janitor has it in his closet. I haven't checked on it. It's been about a year. I don't like to bother the guy.
he's creepy.
He's an angry drunk. Problem is, I've never seen him drink.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No one's ever seen him drink. I ask about it a lot. I think he's just an angry dude.
Okay.
Really.
See, in what I
Yes.
refer to as the SWA, we do have 2 tournaments,
Ooh.
championships. One is the Miss SWA tournament,
Okay.
and one
So
is
it's only available for women who are not married.
no, that's not the case.
Oh, okay.
And the World Cage Grand Prix Championship, where the semifinals and semifinals take place in cage matches,
Yes.
and the finals takes place in what I refer to as the Hell's Abyss, which is basically the Hell in a Cell, our version of it. And the winner is crowned that.
Cool.
And the winner of each one does earn a championship shot. One is for the at our major event, Rise to Stardom,
Yes.
which is our WrestleMania.
Oh, nice.
sense.
Nice.
And the other one, the Miss SWA, gets their championship shot whenever they really want to. We're actually going to be moving it to more our Clash of Champions. Yes, I'm stealing that from the WWE.
Hey, it's worthy.
So for that, that's where all championships are defended. So we'll probably be doing a shot. Depending on who gets it, the World Grand Prix is more of a upper tier one. So upper mid-card main eventer is probably going to win that one.
Yeah.
Where anyone can win the Miss SWA one, but it's probably going to be mid-card, upper mid-card to low mid-card, depending on who's hot, what we're going
Nice.
for. And they'll get a shot at their respective division that they're in.
Nice.
for that.
Yeah. Over at the NNEA CCW,
Yep.
we've tried to do cage matches.
Yep.
The problem is, due to our budget, we've only been able to use like chain link fence, and chain link fence is only so high.
Yeah.
The problem is, it's the exact same height as the ropes.
Yeah.
It just doesn't come across as being all that believable.
Oh, yeah.
But it does add a awesome extra level to our hardcore matches.
Yeah.
We didn't even think it was possible. So you know how the top of those chain link fences, it's that
Yeah.
spike. We didn't realize. Awesome way to fence off the ring for our hardcore matches. It added a new layer to them.
Oh, nice. Here's an idea.
You know,
for...
it took a lot away from our cage match that came out the match before that.
Yeah.
Because to escape, one dude just stepped over and walked away from the ring, and we were like,
Okay.
I'm glad that we scheduled that for a 35-minute match.
Yeah. So here's an idea you might want
Yeah,
to try
okay.
next time.
Yeah.
Because your budget is constrained, try doing only like 2 sides of the ring in a cage.
Yeah, I like that idea.
There you go.
And the VHS tape is on one of the sides,
yeah.
so it looks like it's caged in.
Exactly.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right,
I like
so we're
it.
gonna move on to we kind of talked about ring because I mean we only really seen a few kinds of rings, 4 and 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have an 8-sided ring.
Whoa.
No,
That's
no.
just awkward.
We're gonna have an octagon. No, we're gonna do the traditional 4 just because.
Yeah.
There's no real reason to do a 6. It's been seen, it's been done, and the company that keeps constantly using it, that's most known for it,
Yeah.
not that good.
No.
And they just got rid of it anyway.
Aw.
So
So yeah, we also go with the 4. The downfall is the only mat that we have
Yep.
is so the venue that we use is actually also a slaughterhouse.
Okay.
The mat is actually their floor covering.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing that we had that was a good canvas.
Oh, okay.
So it's at first people were like, "Oh, hey, look, you guys haven't really cleaned up since the last hardcore match." No, it's a brand new mat every time. The downfall is the amount of blood splatter in the slaughterhouse. It gets everywhere.
Yeah.
So it drips down every once in a while and it gets on that mat for us. So
Yeah,
we have
okay.
to change it out every single week.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of our budget goes.
Oh
And
yeah.
so actually to save money, we gave up on that. So our mat went from white
Yep.
to spotted red. It's a good hardcore like light red now.
Oh, okay.
You know that color of dried blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just dried blood. It's
Okay.
I don't know how these guys haven't picked up some weird disease at this point.
Okay.
But you know,
Nice to know you're looking out for your guys.
you know what we do what we can. We
Yeah.
do what we can. You know, we were at the bingo hall down
Yeah.
the street for the longest time. When
Got-
I say down the street, it's actually next door.
Yeah. Got too pricey.
There the nursing home
Yep.
kind of bought them out.
Okay.
And they weren't too happy with us taking up one night of the week for something other than bingo.
Oh, okay.
So every night they have bingo in there now.
Okay.
And it wasn't too pricey. They didn't have anything going on that night, and all 17 of our audience actually bring in a little under what all 22 of the
Seats.
bingo hall seats bring
okay.
up. So, you know,
Okay. Well, that's good.
yeah.
So.
Oh, also our ring is it's a 10 by 10.
10 by 10. Can't afford anything bigger.
Look, the room is only so big.
Our ring
Yeah.
is 15 by 15.
Ooh, you've got the big competitive ring,
Yeah,
the official ring.
We didn't go for the full 2020.
The full 2020 is a little big.
That's the WWE style ring.
Yeah.
We like the little bit smaller. We may be increasing it a little bit to maybe to the 17 by 17.
Hey, during the summer, we do move up to the 20 by 20 ring. The problem is the matches actually get way shorter.
Yeah.
The guys get a little winded.
Oh, okay.
You one Irish whip,
Yeah.
one run the ropes, and this guy is huffing and puffing. By the way, you know how I said it's a lot of big man
Yeah.
wrestling? Yeah, most of these guys are somewhere around 350, 360.
Okay.
The last time they saw any actual physical activity was, I don't know, sometime in high school.
Kind of like you.
Our average age is also 45.
Kind of like you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I am actually one of the most fit guys that come in and help out at NNEACCW.
Okay.
And
Good,
I'm the GM.
good to know.
It's on a volunteer basis.
Oh, good too. They can't. You're just not good enough to pay you yet, right?
No, it's actually done for a legal purpose. That way no one's legally in charge of anything, just in case someone gets something from the mat.
Okay, good idea. So
Or the random slaughterhouse tools that are left laying around. That's why our hardcore division is so great.
okay, good to know. Rules.
Yes.
Wow. Rules.
Yep.
Do you have any? And what
We-
are they?
We do.
Okay.
We do. So you are not allowed to leave the room. You can't go outside of the room.
Okay.
Even the audience.
Oh,
There's
okay.
one door in, one door out. You can't go to the other rooms. Simply for the fact that sometimes the slaughterhouse activities are still going on.
Oh, okay.
It's for safety.
Oh, okay.
I mean, other than the random other tools and chainsaws and cutting utensils that are left laying about.
Oh, okay.
Because the room is used as a slaughterhouse for stuff.
You need those tools for the hardcore matches.
Well, that was actually a random discovery.
Oh,
One of the
okay.
guys, they came out of the ring, he spilled, hit the table that a lot of the tools were left on.
Yeah.
One of the knives shot out, cut right into the forehead. Luckily, that dude has a really thick skull and that metal plate from Nam. It hit him right there. Bing! And he bled. And all 17 of our crowd got crazy.
Oh.
It was awesome. So that's kind of where our hardcore division started out. Now we did have to instate the rules that you can't use those devices anymore. So the state police said that due to the fact that it was in a competition that two men were contracted,
Yeah.
it's not legally murder.
Okay.
But Tony was asked not his visa
Yeah.
to come in from Manitoba.
Yeah.
It was revoked. He's no longer allowed to enter the United States.
Yeah. I told you, I warned you that using chainsaws and cutting someone in half is.
Look, it was supposed to bring in amazing ratings. No one else is doing this stuff. They pitched it, and it sounded incredibly safe. The problem was the intern who was supposed to take the chain off the chainsaw,
Yeah.
and it was supposed to be a spot where the other guy, I can't legally name him. It's just, look, we try not to talk about it. He was supposed to stop it, and they were supposed to tumble out the doors.
Yep.
And both written off.
Yep.
It would have been amazing. It would have been crazy. The downfall was the chain was left on. So, and Tony didn't notice this. The other guy slipped and fell face first into the chainsaw.
Dude, you told me the other day that was the entire spot with the chain on.
Look, I have to state what the attorneys have told us to keep saying.
You're not supposed to say that.
Look, my attorney advised me not to agree with anything that you're saying right now. I'm sorry about that.
The attorney has advised you not to talk about it, not to say that the attorney coached you. Now the attorney's in trouble. Good job.
No, I'm not. I'm the greatest attorney ever.
Shut up, gut lawyer in the corner.
It's also guy in the corner.
Oh, it's
yeah.
the same guy?
Yeah.
Shut up. Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
but he's actually really good with the whole like lawyer talk and stuff in courts and whatnot.
well, that's good to know. When I said rules, I meant more like.
I'll give you his number.
Okay.
Just in case you ever need to get out of, I don't know, need to hide a body or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah.
So when I actually said rules, I meant like more like rules.
I know a spot.
Like okay, good. Rules like for like your wrestling rules.
Oh,
like,
well,
because,
yeah.
Like for my SWA rules are like you get a championship match only of 3 ways.
Okay.
You pin the champion in a non-championship matchup.
Okay.
You win a number 1 contenders matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Or you win one of the 2 tournaments.
Oh, nice. Now, for us to earn a championship match, it's usually if
You show up.
you're there and the champion's there.
Okay.
Sometimes these guys, completely forget. Sometimes they also, they're asleep on the couch, and they're just not able to get there. It's
many
really,
beers.
It's really tough.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that right now we got our heavyweight belt on a dude that lives in the parking lot.
Oh, that's good.
So, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I never have to worry about where he is.
Yeah, you just go outside.
I'm just like,
"We
dude,
need ya."
come on in.
Yeah.
Let's run some matches. And he's like, beer. And I'm like, oh yeah, we got 2 30-packs in there for you.
Like,
And he's like, Natty Ice. And I'm like, yeah, they don't make it.
yeah.
By the way, Natty Ice is gone. He also really enjoys Ice House. The problem is most of the Ice House that you find these days was made about 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know why he likes
I don't know.
beer that's gone bad.
I don't know.
Whatever. But he's a great champion.
That's
He's
good.
really connecting with the people
So,
that also live in the parking lot in the trailer park behind the place.
okay. Other rules I have
Yeah.
are all matches take place under normal rules, except for when a match is stipulated ahead of time.
Okay.
Rarely can a match be a stipulation added at the last minute, but it has been known to happen for intense feuds for it.
Okay.
Also, titles do change hands on countout.
Oh.
They do not change hands on disqualifications.
Oh yeah, we don't have countouts because I mean it's kind of hard when the room is like 15 by 15 and the ring is 10 by 10.
Yeah.
Usually the guys get pushed back into the ring by the one of the 17 people in the audience.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. There's not a lot of space to get counted out in because usually at that point they're like, get back in the ring, and he's just like, no.
What happens when they're fighting through the audience?
I mean, usually it's like bounce into the wall, wander back to the ring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No fence.
Dude, I
That's-
don't have the room for it.
Precious space, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like That's
I don't even have chairs right now.
Oh, really? I was gonna
Yeah.
say, that's another row of chairs you can get in there, dude.
No, there's not even chairs. Well, I mean, there is a chair, but it's on wheels. And I mean, Grandma Mixon is yeah, it's her chair.
Okay.
It's her wheelchair. Okay.
Okay. So we'll go for one more.
Yes.
Presentation.
I mean, so you know what? I'm gonna let you go on this one right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
because nobody wants to. Yeah, dude, go.
Wow. I can only imagine what you're gonna say over there. So presentation is we're talking about like you can talk about like a attitude era type presentation, not necessarily like the
Oh, you're packaging.
packaging, like like and all
How
that.
big is your packaging? Wait, don't tell me.
You've seen my packaging, you know.
Oh God. All right, yeah. No.
Well,
Anyway.
yes, kind of packaging. Not necessarily the gratuitous violence and nudity stuff like that, but like that kind of packaging. There is an element of entertainment focus,
Okay.
heavy storylines driven, but there is lots of wrestling at the same time.
Okay.
Sometimes some shows are for our TV shows can be very more like skits, in-ring segments with a little bit of wrestling, but we do bounce it off the next few weeks with a lot more wrestling. We try to balance it so like if we have a certain feuds have a lot of time, the focus one storyline, they'll get a match for that to pay off that stuff the next week and stuff like that. But we kind of have the Attitude Era style where they used to have very little wrestling on the shows.
Yeah.
Which kind of helps save some of the big matches for the pay-per-view.
Right.
But we kind of balance that. We do about that, but we kind of even it out a little more. So you still have a lot of good wrestling on there.
Oh, nice.
We try to aim for the 50-50. Sometimes it goes a little bit 60-40, 70-30, or vice versa. But we try to keep we're pretty good at doing almost 50-50 right off the bat.
Not bad. Not bad.
But it's very like it does have the like pyro.
You have a very entertaining, glossy show
Yep.
that also has a high end competition.
Yes, but not just that, and I cannot stress this enough, over talent and talent that have characters, unlike Roman Reigns.
What? Roman Reigns has all the character in the world.
By the way, I do have a character
Yeah.
who is like a Roman Reigns type character. Her name is Rowena Reigns.
Rowena Reigns.
Yes.
I
So
thought it was gonna be Romana Reigns.
no, it's Rowena.
Okay.
She's big, she's strong.
She's Samoan.
Yep.
She's
and
got a goatee.
She does.
She wears a bulletproof
She
vest.
gets a little sensitive about the goatee. She wears a T-shirt that looks like a bulletproof vest, but
okay.
it's not an actual bulletproof vest. But
Wait, you wouldn't be saying that it's actually one of Roman Reigns' T-shirt?
it's very similar.
Oh, okay.
It's just enough so they can't sue us.
all right.
But she does have this sudden thing of like
She
this
jerks her off her own arm.
Yeah, but it's a little bit weird because it's more like her fingers.
Oh.
That she does it too before she punches you. And she punches you in the chest, in the boob, for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
I asked her, but she's just like,
It's the super boob shot.
yeah, I don't get it. But she's just like, trust me, you're not a woman. I'm like, okay.
All right.
She looks a lot like a man, but
Yeah.
hey, the fans hate her. She's an awesome heel, so I keep her around.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Because,
she's doing great for you.
yeah, because she's clearly a heel.
Yes.
The fans have told us, and that's the other thing. We listen to our fans.
Oh, nice. Over at the NNEACCW, we do listen to all 17 of our fans. They are wonderful, and they've got some great ideas. Sometimes we do open the show by I come out with the list of
What do you want to see tonight?
the wrestlers that that are there.
That made it.
You know, sometimes it's 6 guys.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have 1 match.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I asked them, I'm like, well, you know, who would you like to see? And, you know, they also get a copy of it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's what they're paying for, really. Well, you know, donation of $5, please.
Instead of an actual, what is it called?
Pamphlet.
Not a pamphlet, the order of the show.
Yeah, I know.
I can't think of the name. the guide.
Basically.
Yeah, that thing. Instead of getting with that, it's
Program.
the program. Instead of the program, they get a list of people who's there that night.
Yes. Yeah. And
it's handwritten because.
Oh yeah, because I had to do it earlier,
you had to
and I
do-
photocopied the one handwritten one
Yeah.
that I've got.
Um.
By the way, I accidentally went down to Mom Mixon.
Oh, okay.
She has the original.
Ugh.
I just have one of the copies because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just handing stuff out.
Yeah. But anyway.
So yeah, that's how we usually open our shows. So
Hey,
production
guys.
value.
Hey guys, what do you want to see tonight?
We've got Tommy.
Wolverines!
Yeah. By the way,
Other guy in the corner.
every time he shows up to the show, I keep asking him to leave. He keeps reminding me that he actually works for my attorney.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he gets in for free.
Oh.
Yeah. By the way, the NNEACCW is in a holdings company that my attorney set up for me. That's why no one legally owns it.
Oh, okay.
And I volunteer as the GM.
Oh,
Once
okay.
again, it keeps any injuries being absolutely unsuable.
It's also that's why like you come out and say, "What do you guys want to see tonight?"
Yeah.
Like, it just shows that like no one really has any power.
No, it's just like, hey, well, I got Tommy. He yelled at Joey last week. You guys
Wanna
want to
that?
see them fight?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
You want to see? It
By the
first?
way, yeah,
Yeah.
that's how Ma Dixon talks.
Oh, okay.
She's been drinking whiskey since age 6
Oh, okay.
and smoking a pack of cigarettes every hour
Oh.
since age 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's down here somewhere.
Yeah.
She's
Brother.
also 98.
Oh, okay.
The only reason she uses the wheelchair
Yeah.
is because she's given up on just walking. She could do it perfectly. She's in oddly enough, great health. She took on our champion, and the only reason she lost is because she got bored.
It
She was just like, you know what? I'm out of here.
smoke break.
Yeah, she needed a smoke break. It
Well,
was 3 minutes into the match, and I was like, really? Already?
Yeah,
You have one in your mouth.
the champ was too winded, so she decided to take one. Took too long.
Yeah, exactly. It was one of the outdoor shows.
Actually got to count out because there actually was some space.
Yeah, I know. He fell over.
Yeah.
No. Our production. I mean, by the way, entrances
Yeah.
really is just like me, one of the guys kicking open a door
Oh,
from the
really?
locker room.
See, I was actually thinking you guys were like you guys were just in the audience, and you're just like, oh, it's my turn, and it just ran up to the ring.
Yeah, we do have a pay-per-view. I mean, it's another VHS tape. This is the one that we really do remember to put in
You
there.
make sure.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
That it's called Fight Night.
Okay.
And that night we actually can't use the slaughterhouse, so it takes place down in my basement.
Okay.
And I lay some cardboard out on the floor. Everyone has to fight shirtless.
We should call it Fight
there's-
Club.
We were thinking about it,
Mm-hmm.
except for the fact that somebody then told me that there was a book, and then somebody else told me that there was a movie called Fight Club.
You just want the.
And I was like, what? I came up with this idea. This was my idea. We started this in 2013.
Yeah.
Nobody's done this before. And then they were like, dude, no, the movie came out in like the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s. I completely forget. And the book was like five or so years before that. And I was like, time traveling idea stealers.
Yeah.
But yeah, that night it's actually a lot of fun. We're allowed every match that night's hardcore bare knuckles fighting.
Can I ask you something though?
What?
Are you allowed to talk about it?
I mean, there's a videotape, but we don't have a lot of advertising.
Okay.
So the first rule of Fight Night
Yeah.
is that you don't talk about Fight Night on TV.
Okay.
The
the second
second rule of Fight Night is on TV, we don't talk about it.
Okay.
It's also kind of a legal issue.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean it's bare knuckles fighting.
Yeah.
So we're not really allowed to talk about it.
Oh okay.
Yeah. So that's our big show.
Oh, okay.
That's our big show. We have 21 people show up to that one.
Ooh.
The reason for the increase in 4, my roommates.
Oh yeah.
I do force them to come down and watch. Most of the time they're on a tablet or their phone.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're there. They're part of the audience.
Yeah, go man.
Also, another reason that we don't have it's a low ceiling, so we couldn't put the ring in there.
Yeah.
Because the ring posts go actually all the way to the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
The NNEACCW is premier in wrestling.
Premier in how to get diseases.
I mean, stay safe out there. That's how we, the Shane McMahon, the Vince McMahon, the McMahon speech that ends with "Stay safe out there, guys." It's not really a commandment. It's not a command. It's not a period at the end of the sentence. There's a question mark in there. It's like, stay safe out there, guys.
Try not to bleed out there.
Don't worry about the hypodermic needles.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be there.
Wow. Well, see, that's how we know what we're talking about when it comes to wrestling companies.
Yeah.
Because we just created our own, and
Just
we know what.
and they're really successful.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, I think mine is way more successful. Any day now, one of these major companies is going to give me a call and tell me to stop.
Stop.
Or no, I mean, stop on by.
Oh, yeah.
Come on by, we'll talk negotiations, and I get, brought in.
Yeah. I've had like 10 of those talks. By like, Wrestling Network. Yeah. And the belt is coming down. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've had like 12 talks. WWE has tried to buy me out like 6 times.
All right.
So I think I'm more successful. Listeners, our 7 listeners, or whoever's watching us on YouTube.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the nice big face of Adam as a new background.
No, I'm not doing that. Anyway, go ahead and hit the like button.
Yep.
Hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. I don't know. We may or may not ever change anything. Who knows?
More importantly, tell Adam you like my wrestling organization far better than his.
Mine is super awesome, dude.
No.
And hit join the notification squad, and like us over on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. You guys have a wonderful night.
Wait, we're done?
Yeah, that's it.
We're done?
We're not doing any.